have shown that they can play some amazing CS, but it is gonna come down to the wire.
Oh yes, and we have here Entropiq, Queen starting on CT side just like on Inferno, and I do hope for them that they're not gonna have a deja vu and have like a bad start on CT side. So this is their moment to actually show that they can have that they're also strong on CT. And we have NIP already pushing out Monster, really fast paced, but Nessie, 3 frags, 4 frags for her, insane. Beautiful hold by Nessie.
Ace. Ah, no, it was stolen away. Nonetheless, that was beautiful from Entropiq. Just the insane good hold, a great counter flashbang blinded a couple of them.
That was amazing. But also, it's kind of for me surprising that they were like not aware of her at all. They were like all looking towards like side, I think water, short, but no one was aware of like this of Toxic, and it kind of gave her the opportunity to get so many kills, right? Because they couldn't really figure out where the shots coming from, and it just gave her the opportunity to get like multi kills. So they should have been aware of this position, but yeah, they're going for another fast-paced round, trying to put Banana, and Entropiq shutting them down pretty fast.
Well, Mini for a second had an M4 picked up, but couldn't even make use of that, and there we go, nice clean round, just only Orca lost in the process. And with that, Entropiq off to a great start, and now, of course, soon NIP will be able to buy, and let's wait and see how costly they can make it, and if they can actually pull the momentum in their favor. We'll have AKs on the board, a single Galil.
So now this round is a bit more dangerous, right? They're facing here 4 AKs, and that's the moment for an IP to take back control. For Entropiq, it is very important to just like keep winning as many CT rounds as they can, because CT side was kind of like the weakness in the last map, and they do not want to repeat that again. Letty actually pushing aggressively. I think she's aware that someone might be in the smoke, so she's gonna see Jenkins soon. The smoke is fading. Yeah, she saw her feet and gets the next kill.
So yeah, NIP, they do have 2 rifles, but this situation, it definitely seems to be favoring Entropiq once again. Now, there is a player in water, and a player also not too far away towards... Oh, there we go, it was ABC, and now Ailey does get spotted, declared water. That's almost a second kill. And there can actually perhaps escape. That's a great trade. It was enough to delay in order to for the other two to already get in for the rotation. And with that, another round secured for Entropiq, off to a great start. The money not looking too great on NIP, so I would expect here just a couple of upgraded pistols, and that will probably be it.
Yep, having pistol rounds, I mean, we have seen NIP winning those rounds, so I would not exclude it, but yeah, Entropiq, they have like full util, full buy, looking good.
And by the looks of things, we have a little bit of a tech issue going on. Not too sure what the exact issue is, but hopefully everything will be fixed very shortly. Also, very interesting to see how players play. It was 7licious just there with like the monitor almost straight up in her face.
Yeah, I don't know how people can play like that. For me, if it's like so close, I feel like I cannot see everything, you know? It has to be a bit more far away, so I have like vision of everything what's happening.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
yeah, I think it's like preference and like just what you are used to, right? Something actually that I wanted to mention before like the round started, it's actually kind of interesting so far. Neither Entropiq nor NIP have played Overpass in this group. So NIP, they could have played Overpass against Nigma Galaxy, but they didn't make it to the third map. So we literally have no footage, and also considering they're like, especially NIP is like a new lineup, there is no information about them on Overpass, which makes it obviously a bit more difficult to anti-strat. from like Entropiq so far, they haven't played it as well, but they seem to be well prepared.
And again, Entropiq have a great idea. Oh, that's almost Astra that went down as well. Nice boost that comes in. Of course, they need to be aware that they're not going to be pulling out of the back too many times because soon it will be expected. But considering that NIP, they're just on a couple of pistols, this round looks to almost already be in the bag. Another boost comes up. Doesn't really spot anyone. Oh, a bit of a team tag. The sea walked right in front of that spray. Yeah,
it's okay. It was just a bit.
Yeah, exactly. And now NIP is on the way to go straight the other way onto long.
I mean, they have already 2 players on site. I do not see a chance here for them to maybe get the plants, especially now after they got spotted. But Olka actually missed the spray. The flash was amazing by Polak here, and they managed to get a kill, but that's it. There was a little chance there. A mini chance.
Very small. But now, of course, the full bite comes back out. And I think one of the things to highlight here is Astra being on that orb. We have seen the impact that she can deliver on T side. I'm not too sure where she will be playing, most likely just towards playground to see if she can grab an early opening. But yeah, of course, it will also be contested by the CTs. No one peeking early. Oh, and instead, I mean, I do like that setup towards short, but it is Sevenlicious grabbing the opening there.
I think Polak's hurt her pushing down connector, and like, you know, she could give the information pretty early that she's gonna like open doors, so they were like kind of prepared for that. Like, nice attempt by Letty, but yeah, I think they expected her there, especially Polak's being like back connector, hearing the steps. She was like kind of like pretty fast rushing into it, and yeah, gave it away. And now it's a 5v4 situation. NIP still, they have a lot of time left, almost a minute. They have a lot of util, so no pressure here. They should just like slowly try to take some space and get control of the map. Astra already here in Banana trying to clear some angles on the A side, and Ailey just waiting on stairs for some info.
Maybe Ailey there on a close angle. Make it a bit tricky here for NIP to set foot. Oh, that's a great flashbang, and that blinded her completely before she was able to peek. So they maintained their control here on this side, and with that, the money is not too great for Entropiq here.
Yeah,
I mean, they would have to save.
Yeah, they have to save. If they save both rifles, they can full buy next round. They have money, like 3 of them can completely buy. They can even afford an op. So they do have one more. They will have one more like full buy round after. Here on NIP side, it was like a really important win because their money was not that great. Now they can start building up their economy. So yeah. Let's see if they can get the following round as well. Would be a pretty strong performance. But Entropiq so far, they seem to do better than on Inferno on their city side.
Of course, it is a little bit more city-sided this map than Inferno, but yeah, good recovery is definitely important.
It is definitely more city-sided, but yeah, also in Inferno, like you should try to not give away too many rounds. I mean, losing or having only 5 city rounds is definitely too less. And here they already have 4, so looks way better for them. NIP, it looks like they're trying to. Okay. Nesty actually got the first kill on Sevenlicious, and now they're going for the boost to get the info on short. They don't spot anyone here. So NIP, they lost a player and they're heading towards B, but they do not have short control, which is gonna be pretty tough. They will try probably to explode from monster or something, or they will maybe retake short. They have the utility for it, but they would they should maybe not try like to take short because then the Entropiq team, like Entropiq Queens, will have early information. So yeah, they're just like sneaking out monster, trying just like to catch a good moment. And now they're going for the execute.
And let's see. She can still sit here. Oh, well, never mind. The mods make it very hard. And now...
she got spotted.
Oh, Jenkin trying to hang on. Not a lot of bullets left. And, well, now... Entropiq, they certainly get closer here on the side. But again, oh my god, Astra on the op is delivering at the exact right moments, leaving it on the shoulders of Nessie here to try and clutch it out. There is a smoke to work with. It won't go on the bomb. It won't go in short instead. Oh, they're going to be boosting right on top of it. That is beautiful. That is exactly how you should win the round. And
yeah, that was perfect. They played it safe. And yeah, Nessie, I mean, she didn't have that. She didn't really have a good chance. I think in this situation, it would have maybe been even better to just like save, because she was low HP anyway. The bomb was like planted in the favor of NIP, and even if she has a smoke, and even if they would have not just like do the boost, they could just like spray through the smoke, and she would like most likely die with having such low HP. So yeah, I think a save would have maybe been better, but you can of course always go for it. I mean, we saw that insane clutch that on Inferno before, right?
So we know that there's 100% potential. And now Entropiq, well, just stuck on the pistols for a round. They have decided to stack a bathroom, which I think is definitely a good idea, just to stick together in order to snatch away a weapon, trade each other out. That's probably the only way you could try and make a round like this work.
Yeah, they're hoping that they're going towards mid. I mean, they're stacking there. Maybe they can get 1 or 2 guns. Mini should spot them pretty soon and then call that B is free. But she didn't. She just made a little alibi peek and going towards long. So they are still not aware of the stack here. But Bullock now, she knows at least that someone is toilets, and actually it looks pretty dangerous here because you have 5 players on A and they're going towards long. So if they kill 1 or 2, this could be a chance here for Entropiq. But yeah, their NIP are winning the duels and they're still heading towards long. So there was a little bit of chance, but yeah, interesting nade though.
Yeah.
I was like, okay.
I think it bounced on the wrong corner. I think it was supposed to be going in bank, but I think it bounced on the wall, so it bounced back into their walkway. But I mean, it is still a pretty solid round. Illy actually found a Mac-10, and now Nessie going
they can hold on to that. I mean,
yeah,
they can buy, but it's always good to save another weapon.
Well, Sevenlicious grabbed the last 2 kills. Nessie did have a very naughty P250 shot, have to admit. But yeah, NIP are creeping closer and closer, so with that 4-3 at the moment. On Entropiq, they do have another buy round coming up next, but no orb. And Astra still has hers. Currently 4-5, not the most incredible scoreline yet, but of course, the match is still young.
It's still early. We are seeing aggression here from Entropiq. Looks like they're going for the con push. Astra already holds it, so she's 100% gonna see them through the gap. They're actually no, they're just boosting and looking, but she should see like the rifle of the M4. You can see it there, but I don't know if she was aware of that or not. Okay, they just went back. No action here, and Astra also leaving her position. Probably going back towards mid. And they're already trying to go over long. I mean, no one was there to stop them. You only have Nessie here going towards A side. Gonna be tough. Maybe she can, if she can get 2 frags, they have a chance. Otherwise, they should definitely be safe.
Oh, Letty takes a very big hit, but does get Sevenlicious. So it is a 4-on-4. We have 2 players coming in from bathroom, and that is now Uka finding another. There is a bit of a chance, but Astra still on the up. It's good for another kill, trying to shut it down, and perhaps even good for one more. She has the perfect read, does make a little bit of noise, but nonetheless, it doesn't matter. She can still pick up the kill, and that leaves just 2 CTs, both
They should go
very
safe.
low. And oh, Nessie is a little bit stuck. It's right to hang on, does grab another one. But yeah, Letty now all by herself. 1 versus 1.
Okay, she tried to go for it. Could have worked out, but I don't think she had a kit, or like it was pretty close anyway. Yeah, like she tried to clutch it after getting this 1 kill. But in general, I think like a save would have been probably better, considering they also not had like full HP, and now they have to play a pistol round. 4-4 now, score tight, and looking pretty good for NIP. Looks like they're starting to dominate again on their T side, and here they're actually going for the mid push. So they should hear that in playground that they push mid, and the flash is already coming. And now some nice eco frags for NIP.
I mean, I do like the ideas, you know, try and make it costly, try to just overwhelm. Mid is always a good strat. And, yeah, well, but, yeah, this is suddenly still a bit scary, considering that NIP is in the lead and they're on T side. Of course, very similar to what we have been seeing on Inferno, that still got an overtime anyway. So I should be saying NIP is looking really solid, but we shouldn't be counting out the Entropiq Queens just yet.
Definitely, they proved that they can come back. They're really like keeping calm. I mean, we have seen it now in the last 2 maps. So yeah, you should not underestimate them. And now also they went for the full buy, and they have finally an AWP again. So I hope Paula can do something with that AWP. And like she was not that impactful on Inferno. I think this is like her chance to step up and to do some damage with the AWP.
Yeah, she was missing a little bit. I mean, eventually she had some good kills. But especially the first half was very, very quiet from her on the AWP. And that considering, you know, that again, Astra is almost on double the amount of kills already, and they're on T side. Now, Nessie does at least here grab the opening frag. Helps Entropiq out a little bit and keep the pressure right onto NIP.
So it looks like they're trying to get some control back towards B. You already have Jenkin going back. And here Pollock's just holding the rotation. But actually, so now that's the question. Will they try to split B here or not? Because the other players, they're like still mid. So they made noise. Entropiq knows that they're here. This is just a distraction. They're going back. So it looks like they're heading back to A. Probably towards Banana. Try to make it look like a fake, like they would come back to B, maybe force out some rotation. Now they're already like close in toilets and Banana, going for the execute. But Entropiq did not really over-rotate here, so it's still in their favor. They have the numbers. Some Utah left. Get the first kill.
That kill might become crucial. Oh, they're going to be boosting up as well. Luckily for them, for NIP here, it is planted on right the other side. But nonetheless, you know, now they get to swarm the side as soon as they weren't able to reposition for after plan at all. So with that, it's a nice retake. Just trying to overwhelm.
Yeah, very smooth. They were like, yeah. They were really stoic. Like, you know, you could see it. Like they did it like pretty smoothly. Didn't stress out. And yeah, it worked out perfectly well. And now it's a tight score. They can rebuy again. And now their economy also doesn't look that bad, right? So even if they would lose this round, they could buy some rifles afterwards. But on the other side, NIP is starting to lose some money on their bank. So yeah, they should try to keep winning those T rounds. Sorry.
Still very, very close. It does take, as you were saying, a very big reinvestment into this round. But luckily for them, the money is in a bit of a better spot than Entropiq's. And they have also now calling a timeout because, I mean, we all know how the past couple of maps have been going. So NRP ideally want to stay in the lead, create as much of a buffer as they can when they eventually do switch onto CT side, so they can have all the momentum and all the odds go straight in their favor. Now, let's see who's gonna grab the early opening here again, because actually a lot of times the team that has grabbed the opening so far, it seemed a very tough job in order to try and get back from it. Now Pavla here towards Ram, gets a tag, but she's lucky to be alive. Now Letias on the AWP, the second one does grab a kill. And suddenly, well, they were not expecting them to push at all. They thought on the back of that kill, they were probably going to be slowing down, and that was not the case.
But this is actually insane. I think they have 3 on B. And they both like look kind of into the same direction, and they completely left Monster open. Like no one was watching Monster, and they just like run up for free and just like kill them. And while they're like literally looking to the other side, this is very, very unfortunate to lose a round because of that. And also like the peak from Monster was kind of late in my opinion. The Astra wins that. Yeah, so they made some mistakes, and now this is again something that I pointed out earlier, why I think that maybe Entropiq Queens had some problems on their city side on Inferno. I felt like their communication was like not flawless, and this could be like another round that shows that maybe, I don't know, like something is off with their communication, because like you have like 2 players looking kind of at the same thing, and Monster is like open. So yeah, this could just like, you know, be one of the reasons why they're losing like the CT rounds. And yeah, NIP is definitely taking advantage of that, but this time Astra did not get the entry. It is actually Letty.
Yeah, it's very strange how Letty has been performing better with the AWP at the moment than Pavla. I mean, perhaps, you know, it is a little bit more open depending on spawn, if she picks it up, but she has been proven to be just overall, both on the AWP and the rifle, to be very impactful. I mean, I just remember a couple of moments on Inferno as well, where she did some insane clutches too. And, well, that's 2 early openings. Even Ali on the MP9 is able to find a frag. So suddenly, things look a little bit more rough for NRP.
Yeah, I mean, they are outnumbered, but they still have some util left. They can try to go for some late execute, or just like trying to find an entry. But you have 3 players on the A side, so it's gonna be like super hard. And Olka already found their first kill, so it's just Janken left, and she's gonna get deleted from the server by Letty. And now it's 6-6 with another winning round by Entropiq. They have the money now. Looks pretty good now. Even if they lose, they can fully reinvest. They can even buy an op again. On the other side, NIP's bank doesn't look that full, so they will have to go for some pistol buy. Maybe they will try to do something fast, push out Monster or push out Long or something. I'm very excited to see what they're trying to do, because we saw them on Mirage and Inferno that they're actually able to win also those pistol rounds, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, let's see what they planned.
Yeah, so now is the shot for Entropiq to really get that lead going and grab as much rounds on the back of this as you can. Obviously, most likely the one up to come will be favoring theirs. But who knows? Ninjas, they have been having a tendency to shut down their opponent straight out when they're back on the buy again. So that's perhaps a scary prospect to be looking forward to. But for now, Pavla back on the AWP has a pretty decent spawn to at least take a little bit of a look towards middle. But nothing too crazy just yet. Oh, and some tags here through connector with the wallbang. But won't be stopping the T's at all so far. Just pistol out and, yeah, well, run and gun.
Yeah, they're going for the A rush. So far did manage to get an entry, but Jenkins actually with the first kill, and she's the only one alive, and now it's over as well for them. The pistol round, yeah, that went fast. I mean, they didn't have a lot of options. They managed to get one kill. Of course, best case is if they can do a bit more damage, maybe get the bomb plant to get some extra money. But yeah, they're still fine. I mean, they have 6 rounds. It's not a bad statement for Overpass. If they actually can manage to win a 7th round, which this would be like really good for them. I think also 6 rounds, it's not really bad. So yeah, they should not have pressure, obviously, but they still will try to get to take every round they can. And here we have actually some aggression on a long from the city upper. So this is kind of interesting. It's kind of like Jenkins all alone here. And me actually went for the peak. Got picked up by Paula. That was a good entry, and they're falling back.
Yeah, they were not having or hoping on a start like this, but we do know that Nip can certainly bounce back even after a player deficit. Oh man, the flashbang actually blinded the second player there. But, my god, thank god that Lelias was able to pick up that kill, or it would have been all fallen into shambles here for Entropiq. So they maintain the lead. And now it's a 5 versus 3. Perhaps an execute can make the difference here, but it would need to be perfect.
So they managed to sneak up Monster again. And Entropiq is not aware of that. So Letty actually could be the first victim, and they can.
Oh no!
Down. And now Nessie's next one. They got B side pretty easily. So again, leaving Monster completely open. A bit of kind of a dangerous gamble. It's a 3v2 retake situation, but the HP on Astra and Jenkins is really, really low. They're literally one shot.
Oh no! And now the full health player pulls right in the back of the side, and now both of them are here, and they are pretty greatly set up. They had a perfect anti-flash positioning there, and they played it out so nicely. I thought everything was going to be favoring Entropiq, you know, that 2 players advantage.
It did look like it, yes. And then you have Astra getting double kill, beautiful flash. Look at that.
Yeah. Oh man. That is not how you want that to go. And Ninjas now have 7 rounds on the board. That's a very promising T-side half. I mean, it's not as lackluster as over on Inferno for Entropiq, where they only had 5 rounds on CT, but this is definitely a very scary showing now from Nip that they are able to bounce back, and even when they are 2 players down.
Again, they managed to get out Monster for free. It's I don't know what their game plan is, but they literally got Monster for free so many times. I don't know, like there's no smoke, no one is watching it, and they just like walk in there and they get like to the B side without really any effort. And now Latina pretty tough retake situation. 1v3, she has an op. She can try to get the bomb planted down, but no, she actually got the shot. Perfect.
There is no
beautiful
way.
Headshot.
Oh, that's beautiful. I mean, it was further smoke as well. It was a little bit more of a guess. Oh man, she blinded herself with that flashbang. Yeah, well, and on the back of that, Jenkins can find that kill. And yeah, 7-8 once again, a very close scoreline. Who will clutch it out and take home this best of 3? We will find out after a break.
From
Welcome back, guys. Second half of third map, 2 times overtime, and now we are here on Overpass 8-7 for Ninjas and Pyjamas. Now starting on the city side, so Entropiq wins. They kind of had a better start now on their city side compared to Inferno, but 7 rounds is not really a great statement on Overpass, so they definitely have to try to win their pistol rounds. And yeah, they already started with pushing Connector, getting 2 kills here. 1 kill and 1 tag. S-Strong 20 HP.
Well, NIP was having a solid beginning, but perhaps... Ooh, Azra, yeah,
she could not escape.
There was simply too little time for her to work with to run away. So, a 2 versus 2. Nessie against the pistols, but it's not quite gonna happen. 2 kills more for NIP, and they remain in the lead. And I do want to say something real quick, because NIP have been winning the halves consecutively, but also considering that it has been overtime, that also does mean that they let some stakes slip away in the second half. But at least for now, a good start.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty strong to win the pistol round here, to keep the upper hand in the match, and also now Entropiq. I mean, they just have a few pistols. They will probably not manage to do any big damage here. They're trying to go for a fast long rush, and let's see if they can manage to plant them up. But actually, no, they got the call to fall back. I think also Astra heard them, so they're now going towards Connector.
Oh, and well...
Oh, SMG against Glocks, close range doesn't look good.
No. Well, even on the pistol, it doesn't even matter. Jenkin is able to hang on. Grab a nice couple of eco frags there, and with that, double digits for NIP. I mean, we can take a little bit of a look of the replay. Jenkin and Astra able to mow them down. That's just nice stuff and nice and clean. So NIP can have a bit of a bonus round here when Entropiq now have their first full buy here on the board of this half. Of course, they have full on 8k, so on paper their buy is a tiny bit better. But yeah, of course, they are 3 rounds down. They need to fight hard.
Yeah, and oh, look at Olka. She actually got some damage and is only on 47 HP. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but obviously it's not a great start either. So yeah, let's see if Entropiq can make it work. They do need this round right now. Otherwise, they have to do another pistol round, and it definitely will give NIP the upper hand by far. So now Nessie looking for the entry. She spotted 7 Lucian on Guardian, but couldn't manage to get the frag. 7 Lucian she's playing it safe, not trying to overpeak here. Smoked off toilets, trying to get that control here on mid.
Oh, and now Jenkin with just an MP9.
Paula, that was important.
That was very important to make sure that the AK doesn't transfer over to NIP, plus that they keep the numbers pretty equalized. Now their 7 Licious has found another kill over towards the A side, so with that they are a little bit scared to be going that way, and instead Pullux with a nice kill, 1-for-1 trades, but all the way at the end of it, it is Olka just by herself and 28 HP, and now the contact has been made. They know exactly where she is.
She really doesn't have a lot of chances. Maybe should have just tried to get the plant there safe. Yeah, tough situation. Like if she, like the moment she moved towards CT, she was like fully in the open, and that was pretty much a free frag for 7 Lucious here. Yeah, I mean, alternative would be just like to try to go for the plants and let them come closer to kill her after. But yeah, she did try to go to kill someone to make it into a 1v1 situation, which is also obviously not a bad idea. It didn't work out, unfortunately for her, and now they're back to having a pistol round. Now, last time they tried to go for the A push and then went back to go towards Con, got somehow stopped by the Toilets player, and that just ended up in a Glock versus SMG fight there. So maybe they're trying something else now. They bought 2 flashes and a Molotov. Maybe they will try to go actually fast again towards Connector. So, okay, Molotov for short. They're probably trying to push from Connector out to get short control.
Yeah, well, that is
and they have it.
Yeah, exactly where they will be going. And up next, of course, what will Entropiq do? They have this little bit of short control. The Molotov will now fade. They could try and, for example, try and boost over. But they have no pieces of util left, no flashbang. So we'll just have to come down to the bare A, and Astra's already looking and clearing out some angles, and you can see already over towards A. They have pushed into playground, and all the information is here where Entropiq is. And well, that smoke will at least delay things a little bit for now. I think there's even a little bit of a gap. Yep. And now they're gonna be, well, they're gonna be swapping out by Mini. Well, she has 3 kills. Pollux now ladder 2. That's a nice hold. I mean, I do like the idea though, just trying to swarm and run out. That's probably the most you can try and do here. But with that, yeah, the gap is slowly becoming bigger and bigger. Now that NIP have landed on CT side, they, well, almost look unstoppable.
Definitely, but they also kind of made it easy for NIP to read them by Molotov. Like they mollied short on B, so they kind of knew, okay, they're going for the short control. Then they heard them like from it, like pushing Con, and then it was just like, okay, they're gonna explode from short. So you had like literally everyone from NIP waiting there for them, and we're already in a 2v5 situation. Me just with a double kill. What happened?
That went insanely fast.
I was like, what?
I think there was a boost actually that came in because they died in the middle of short. So, well, with that, I mean, Jenkins even finds another one, and Pavla's just by herself with an open. Well, she can grab a nice kill. Almost a flick onto the second, but honestly, yeah, what can she be doing here in this scenario?
No, she is not aware of the con player. Now she is. She thought that the op went back towards Banana, but she actually went con. So, yeah, I kind of didn't expect that. If you like see it here, I mean, she looked if there's someone con, but yeah, obviously Astra there had the upper hand, the advantage, and 13-7, looking super good for NIP. I'm honestly so impressed by their endurance, going through 2 times overtime and now 3rd map, and they just like keep fighting and fighting and fighting. And Entropiq Queens, they seem to be out of options. Going for a fast monster explode. Mini here on pillar.
Well, that's at least the first kill going the way of the ninja as well. They're able to shut them down. Okay, sure. She's able to grab one, but not a weapon in return, and a little bit of a dance around the pillar. But at the end of the day, well, let's see. She now has an AK in hand, but still, the bomb plant, she cannot quite get that down just yet. Is very much aware where potential CTs could be coming from. Oh, now spots the Heaven player. Bit of attack. She's just 6 HP. And there is a nade onto 7licious. And she throws it. Well, doesn't matter. Astra will get the kill first. And Ninja as well. They are now doubling the scoreline of Entropiq Queens here. 14 for them. And after 2 very close affairs, this certainly looks now to be going the way of NIP.
Yeah, it's insane. Such close matches, but it feels like Entropiq are kind of out of breath, out of ideas maybe also. So far, I have like not seen like, you know, a lot of more attempts than like, you know, trying to like rush through towards long or just going at monsters. So I do hope they are trying to come up with something else, because NIP is shutting them down on every side they're trying to go come here through. They try a few times to come through long, but yeah, NIP is prepared for everything. They're playing a flawless CT side, and now you also see like the problem with Entropiq having 2 like CT rounds here on Overpass. That was like so crucial for them to get a few more rounds. So yeah, 7 was just not enough, and now it's getting really, really tight for them.
flashbangs out towards long, and even though there was a good initial tag by 7licious, she now goes down, but the tags have done a lot of work. So instead, Jenkins can pick both of them up, and again, it's a 2-for-1 trade.
Which is never good, a 2-for-1 trade. And now it's a 3v4, and NIP, they have the information. Look at the smiles on their faces. They have utility. They're pretty confident right now. Oh, and that's a good angle here by Astra. If they just push her like that, she will get a free kill, but they actually smoked off toilets, forcing her to go back a bit. And this could have been a sick entry by Ailey, but actually Astra, she hits the flick. This is devastating for Ailey. This is devastating. This was their chance.
Exactly. That could have been the moment it all turns around. And Astra, she doesn't back up. Why would she? She has bomb control. You know, how about we just entry on CT with an orb? Ooh, well, a bit of a miss shot there. No scope by Pavla. Oh my god.
Look at that.
A 180 flick and a headshot.
Holy shit, Paula.
Well, perhaps there is a bit of a chance, but the CTs are aware. They're so close already. And she just switched to an AK instead, but I don't think it's possible. Too many angles to clear.
Yeah.
Well, nice attempt, but NIP are now on map and series point.
And she was like not aware at all that there was someone truck, which made it pretty impossible for her to win this clutch. So yeah. Did she have the bomb? Maybe it would have even been better to just like gamble and go back B.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is how it is, and it's a map point for NIP. Coming up strong here, 15-7. Early connector control by Ailey. They completed that connector open. Oh, and Astra actually got flashed, but she managed to get away. And Janken here to save her.
Again, but she gets 2 kills. That's the second time already that has happened, and
this is amazing.
Oh man. Well, she does eventually fall, and Astra is still low. She actually misses her shot there, but 7licious is there to back her up. So Astra has another shot to try and maintain.
It's only control. Paula.
Yeah,
oh my god.
With no up. Just an M4 in her hands, needs to clutch it out. 1 versus 3. A claw, definitely a run against time, perhaps eventually, but does now have the kill onto Astra. Very important. And now, the retake.
She doesn't have the bomb. She should go B now, because they're already retaking towards A. I mean, if they don't see her soon, they will go back towards B, but now she has a window. She can actually, if she runs now, she can get a free plant. Plant for Monster, play from there.
She doesn't know.
She's going back to A.
I mean,
now's the question, are they doubting her? Because if they doubt that she's going A, they will go back towards B. They're just like staying there.
I mean, I do think it's smart. NIP are playing together, they're sticking here. And now, again, angles for Pavla to be clearing. And time is slowly becoming very dire.
Oh my god!
A nice shot, but
close.
NIP, they don't drop a single round there in their second